Hello and welcome again to another video, and today's video will feature one of the best, if not the best, teams in the entire Ultra League, featuring one of the bulkiest Pokemon. Okay, not one of the bulkiest, the bulkiest Pokemon in the entire game in Ultra League or in Master League. This team is kind of free to play, okay? Because technically the IVs aren't that difficult to get. Zygarde is literally you get one from the game and you have to grind it for 6 months, but it's worth it. It's the bulkiest Pokemon. This Pokemon is Giratina altered on crack, so just think of it that way. I have another team featuring this Pokemon also, was featured before, using battles, featuring battles from the Pokémon GO, one of the best players in the world by far. And Zygarde just deserve lots of respect in Ultra League. If you don't want to take your Zygarde into Master League, and because you think that eventually we will get another chance, well, you can use this one in Ultra League and you can take that one to Master League. It's not that bad of an investment. And if you get a worse one, then you take this one to Master League and you keep that one in Ultra League. Just as simple as that. This Pokemon is worth more respect. Papa Aura here sent us some amazing battles using Clefable, which recently got a soft buff, a solid buff. It's not a soft buff. Fairy Wind now better. Swift is much better, and they gave it to Clefable. Cobalion is by far the best fighter right now in the Ultra League, technically, with Virizion, because, or you could say one of the only two fighters that are eligible in the Ultra League, because everything with counter is bad right now. Zygarde running typical moveset, Dragon Tail, Earthquake Crunch, and Double Kick, Stone Edge, Sacred Sword on our friend Cobalion. So without further ado, just go and watch these battles from Papa Aura. I think we're just gonna get to see the IVs. Clefable is rank 1, and Zygarde is rank 7. This thing is, I think, a traded IV, as we will see in a second. And it's not the best IV, but it's not the worst. So let's just go and watch these battles. Look at this rank 7 Zygarde. What a flex. Mine is 14, 10, 14 or something. It's 10, 10, 11. I think the best one is 11, 15, 15. And the CP is decent enough, 2490 plus. 2498, so it's rank 7. So let's just go and see these battles. Battle number 1, we're picking up a solid, amazing lead. This is actually where we want to see the Virizion, because Virizion destroys our backline. Upon saying in, simply that means they are just weak to this. They swap into Ampharos, and then Ampharos get punished by a Zygarde. There is no world where this Ampharos is going to be able to do anything. They are throwing Tail Blaze to boost the Volt Switch damage. So Volt Switch was doing 0 damage. Now it's multiplied by 25. 0 multiplied by 25 is still 0, okay? They were able to switch out because we were a bit slow on switching. I don't think we even throw. We can just crunch and stall the clock and then go back. Timing, I mean, this will do some decent damage. And that was... Wait, was that a double CMP? Bro, why did that happen? So what do we do now? Well, we just simul KO. Now they have a Greninja. I think the opponent just simply lost hope in this battle because they just got punished by a Clefable, which destroys their entire team. I think we just no shield, throw the Moonblast, and then dip out. Or we can just keep baiting. I don't think there is a reason to bait here, but hey, if they are shielding, there is a reason to bait, okay? Because we can get to another one, and now Clefable will just solo their team. Bye-bye, Greninja. We still have 2 shields as well. Moving to the next one, we're picking up an amazing lead again. They swap into Licky, and this is where Cobalion becomes a beast. This Pokemon is a goat, now it becomes a beast. Okay, they have EQ. It doesn't matter, they still died to 2 double kicks. We queued into the only guy with running EQ. So we can do one more and then throw. I think we could have just CMP'd on the second EQ because Body Slam does not KO. Opponent is over farming. I think this is a fine shield. Wait, they don't have a Body Slam? This guy is a genius. Yeah, this opponent is actually a genius. They don't have Body Slam, just double nuke. We have to shield this. Well, technically they can't do anything still. They swap into a Gator, and since they swapped in, so timing here is even numbers because the swap cost them a turn. And Cobalion is this is where Cobalion is actually a goat. Like, look at this. What they can do? Nothing. They have to throw a fast move because Cobalion is just going to keep spamming these sacred swords. Zygarde just touching the game at the end, finishing it, and then we taking a win. Moving into the next one, we get a Clefable. So technically, Cobalion's job is to bait out the Clefable, okay? So Zygarde can finish the game. So what do we do here? We just hope that they don't have Meteor Mash, and we just don't bait as well. If they shield, whatever. If they don't shield, also whatever. Because we still live a Moonblast at this health, I think. And now we're just going to shield, because we know shielded a bait. They shielded our Nuke. We're kind of like in an awkward situation. But it's not the end of the world. As long as we land this, who cares? So just going straight for the Swift. I think that was a CMP. You have seen both opponents have rank 1 here. Yeah, both have rank 1, because this is a rank 1 Clefable. That's nice. I actually like the no shield here, because we can just go Cobalion now. Oh, never mind. Opponent is swapped out without even paying attention. So they... Wait, is this an outrage? I'm like, I am sure they are one short. I don't know the counts, okay? I don't know the counts. Now someone's like, oh, it's similar to this Pokemon. No, it's not. This is my third video to record today, and just too many videos, and I keep losing my voice. So this matchup, they have a Tentacle, Weed, can throw Stone Edge. This matchup is so scuffed with both. They technically double resist our double kick. We double resist Poison Jab, but Scald is stab, Stone Edge is not stab. So that's like the difference in this matchup. This matchup can go to their way if they get a Scald debuff. They are in Crunch debuff technically, so this is actually a good play. So the Crunch should take them out, and now they can't just jab down as Zygarde. It doesn't exist. It's just illegal. That's how bulky this Pokemon is. Moving into the next one, we have a horrible lead, so we just go to the Cobalion. This matchup is so scuffed, and we don't have EQ, so we have just to go straight Sacred Sword. So this is actually one of the matchups where you need a good IV. A good IV Cobalion can win the 0 and the 1, as long as you don't shield the bait, okay? So we didn't shield the Nuke. Now we're in a slightly scuffed situation, and we can just insta-throw. I think opponent's just going to jab all the way down, but we don't mind this. I mean, technically, this is a safe swap, okay? And what do we do now? We just go Zygarde and soak all the energy. This is a Poison Fang. It's not going to do anything. They have a Sand Slash, and this Pokemon... This team technically struggles into A Slash because we don't have a Meteor Mash. I don't think we can win this matchup at this point. So, maybe, let's see. Okay? Moonblast does lots of damage. Okay, 2 KOs, right? So, if we live the Drill Run here, and we throw a Moonblast, it should KO. That's how OP this Pokemon is, man. Holy, Clefable is about to take out a Steel Pokemon. Okay, they shielded. Okay, we swapped. They did swap as well. They gave us energy lead. We can just go straight to Crunch at this point. If they shield, we're just going to double shield, I think. Okay, what's the play? Well, we have to shield. Ice Punch does like 60% health. And we farm them all the way down. They have a Cobalion. So what's the play now? Well, we need to land the EQ, okay? So we don't need to shield this. We need to land the EQ, and we need to catch. So we're going straight for the EQ, hoping that they will call it. Okay, are they going to call it though? No, they will shield it. So what's the play now? Well, we have to catch. We don't get the catch, but we... Well, they threw it at the end, okay? So technically, this counts as a catch. And now we just go straight for the EQ. We don't need to shield this because they have 2 almost. So we have to shield the second one and go straight for the EQ. Can Zygarde clutch this game? 1 HP and the Dream. And Zygarde getting to the EQ onto the Cobalion, taking it out and giving us the win. Oh my. What a game. I thought that game is a GG. I guess Zygarde, okay, there is always hope with Zygarde. Moving to the next one. Technically a tough lead with Feraligatr because Feraligatr wins all the neutral matchups. So that's why you bait, but if you have that opponent, they will call it, okay? What do we do? Well, we still have to get the shields back. So you know, like, if you just commit, if you bait failed, bait again. Oh my, dude, that opponent is... Bro, just shield, okay? You can't just keep no shielding. Okay, the bait finally worked. What's the play now? Bait again. Okay, catch on Zygarde. This is a Hydro Cannon. So why didn't we catch on Cobalion? Literally because it will do so much damage to Cobalion. Opponent has a Goodra in the back. Goodra does no damage from charge move. So we can just simply no shield, go straight for the Crunch, overfarm a bit, or just nuke it with an EQ. Some people do run Outrage, but Outrage actually drops the Cobalion matchup. So if you have EQ, you have a better Cobalion matchup. Opponent have a Talonflame. If we get to the Stone, the Crunch, we might have a chance here. We need them to shield. They didn't shield. So what's the play now? We have to catch, or we have to get the last shield with a Clefable. So technically, get the shield and then swap out. What's the play now? Well, we have to get to the Stone Edge, and we have to no shield a Fly. They have flame charge. Ouch. Okay, I think we can just shield. We are 3 away. They are 2 away. So we should get to the stone edge, actually. Yo, Cobalion, the goat, taking out the vultures, okay, and the hawks. Doesn't matter what you have, okay. Cobalion proving that this Pokemon has no counters. We're picking up an amazingly. They switch into Ampharos. In 2024, they safe switch Ampharos, okay, when Zygarde exists. And Zygarde will just eat this electric sheep alive because this Pokemon is just insanely bulky and that Pokemon just does not have any coverage for the Zygarde. So what do we do? Well, you can just crunch one's farm all the way down and we get a crunch debuff, so we just don't need to shield, to be honest. And now they will bring in Machamp, I'm assuming. Against Machamp, you actually just crunch, to be honest. We should live this no matter what happens. But you know what? We can just stay healthy as well, because why not? Because most of our damage is coming from the Dragon Tail, so why don't we do more damage? Opponent, no shielding. I'm bringing in a Feraligatr. Feraligatr is trying to farm down Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime doesn't get farmed down, okay? It's the best one for a reason. He was the leader, okay? Hydro Cannon doesn't take out. We no shield. We throw Swift, and we just go spam is Swift, okay? Swifties are now like an army, okay? They don't care. You just spam moves and throw them, and you don't need to shield. Now we can commit. No, we can't commit. So what's the play? We just throw Swifties, okay? Swift number 2. Now you can just go Cobalion, and we can just throw the Sacred Sword and take them out. Opponent leaving, and technically there was no hope for them. This matchup is so close, actually. It's always IB dependent, but since we have the rank 1, we should win the 1 shield. Cresselia used to be the Pokemon that wins all the 0 shields, okay? But I think with the buff to Fairy Wind, they didn't buff Psycho Cut, right? So with the buff to Fairy Wind, we might win the 0 shield as well. We were trying to overfarm, and now we're just going to beat. It seems that when they are non-shadow, they just don't shield. So maybe we just nuke the non-shadows. Okay, never mind. Papa Aura knows, so they shielded. So he is the correct one here. So what do we do now? Well, they are non-shadow. The move doesn't do that much damage, so we can just do one then throw. I think we throw the other one, but this might does more damage, like crow damage. No, I think the other one was the correct play. We do live a Hydro, so we can technically still go for the farm down. And hopefully we get to this move. Cobalion is an actual beast. Look at that. Tanking the Psycho Cuts like a champ. And now we can just go back to Clefable. They are in Moonblast range, so does this Moonblast take them out? It does take them out. They have Talonflame, and just go to the Zygarde. There is no play for that flyer. Look at that Pokemon. It's not even flying high. Optimus Prime is higher than Talonflame when it's flying. That's how gigantic this Pokemon is. Timing here is 3. You do 3, then throw. 1 is the second best, and so you do 1 or 3. Okay, 3 is the best one. 1 is the second best. We no shield here. Optimus Prime doesn't care. Throwing these crunches. Okay, are we going to catch a move? Well, Papa Aura will never stop catching. Okay, always catching moves. Even if he's dominating, even if he has 7 shields, he doesn't care. He will catch your move, and that was a good game. Well played. We're picking up a awkward lead. This matchup is good as long as you land the bait. As I said before, good players always bait, okay? You always bait if you're a good player. Just because opponent calling your bait doesn't mean you stop baiting, okay? Keep always baiting. What do we do now? We just simply shield. Like, there is no argument about that. We keep baiting. See, like, they called our bait, we keep bait, we bait again. Yeah, see, they shield. Now, the bait was successful. They no shield. What's the play now? Well, we still get to another move. That's why Swift is actually good. That's why Swift made Clefable insanely good. They bring in the Mandibuzz. Oh, sorry, Moltres. And I think Cobalion is just a state better. But I think we were just trying to not get farmed down by Dark Pokemon. And they do have double Mandibuzz. So what's the play? Well, we have to stay in and get a crunch debuff, and then once we get the crunch debuff and we are able to switch, we can just switch out to the Cobalion. This matchup, this is the reason why some people actually run Outrage. So I don't think there is a reason to stay in longer unless we're trying to catch. Can we get to a Swift? Oh my, if we get a Swift, I think we just win the game. So what's the play now? Well, we just no shield here, because we need to shield the Brave Bird. We go straight for the Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword is a neutral move. It's an actual good move, but we need more health. So, can we beat the Great Moltres? I mean, as long as we shield the Brave Bird, we should win this. So, all we need is 3 moves here. 1 to 1, 2 to KO. Okay, we're going for the crunch. Can we get a crunch debuff, maybe? Okay, we get the crunch debuff. We have to call a bait. Okay, we have to call a bait. Never mind, the point is not... The point's just not throwing. I mean, they need 2 moves, okay? And to get 2 moves, they need an Ancient Power and a Brave Bird. So they need to be at 100, and they weren't at 100. And Cobalion actually clutched that game. This lead is kind of awkward, but we should be... Clefable should be the better option here, because their moves are kind of bad. Our move is Moonblast, and we have a chance to debuff. Even if we don't get the debuff, we can just KO with the next Swift. As you can see now, we're just going to with the Swift, and good timing. Timing here is odd numbers, basically. What do we do if they shield? We just simply don't care, I think. Yeah, we just no shield. We can get to another one as well. So Clefable winning the 0-1 as well? That's insane, actually. They just double shielded. We went to Zygarde. Zygarde just wall everything about Ampharos. So, do we care now? No, opponent just stopped lifting. They don't have a Zygarde answer. Okay, moving into the next game, we have a Feraligatr in the lead. We saw this lead like multiple times. And to be honest... it's been a good like the way Papa Ora has been playing it has been the best. Now he changed his play because I said I like his play. Yeah. See guys, that's why I told you always bait. The only time he nuked, they shielded. So you always bait because it's just safer. Okay, if they don't shield it, that's fine. You can just throw another bait. But if they shield you nuke, that's lots of wasted energy. And if we went straight bait, we would have been able to KO. So what do we do now? Well, fighting for the lead is not a bad idea, because we have Zygarde, and Zygarde doesn't require shield. I love this bait, because they will simply blindly shield, and now if we can get to the nuke, we just win the game. Clefable taking out 2 Pokemons. What a beast of a Pokemon. Look at that. What can they do now? Nothing, okay? We have 2 bulky Pokemons against 1 bulky Pokemon, but we have the better bulky one. Zygarde will show Giratina why he is the new best dragon in the Ultra League. Optimus Prime throwing crunches on the dragon. Giratina no shielding. They don't have a shield. We get the crunch debuff. They are spamming useless dragon claws. Zygarde or Optimus Prime doesn't care about these. Farming them down, taking out the win. Well played, Papa Ora. That was such a nice game to watch, to be honest. What a nice way to end the video. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you so much, Papa Ora, for sending us these amazing battles. If you are interested in getting the battles featured on this channel, I will be leaving a link down below. And make sure after you submit, you send me a message on Discord. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And thank you so much, Papa Ora, for sending us these battles. And you hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. See you in the next video. Peace.